Okay, this is a quick tutorial on how to access the literature databases at the high school. The best place to start is to go to the high school's webpage. And that is this URL here at the top. Instead of going to the district page, go to the high schools, which is www.eahs.eastonsd.org. There's fewer steps if you go through the high school. Once you're here, you want to hover over or click on academics. And then from academics, you want to go down to the bottom and click on library. That will bring you into the database page where all of the online subscriptions live. You want to utilize any of these literary research databases. I would say the top databases are the Literature Resource Center. The Gale Reference Library has a great set in there called Novels for Students, Short Stories for Students, Poetry for Students, great Spark Notes type of reference books in there. The ebooks also are great. Any of these resources will get you great literature analysis materials. I'll quick go into Literature Resource Center just to kind of show you around and show you some tricks and how to do some searching to make sure that you get what you need. If you're utilizing this from home, at this point, I would say you're probably utilizing the databases from home. All the databases need home access passwords. For these literature databases, the password is PL2142. Now, your teacher should provide all the home access passwords in the Google Classroom. They also live in the Books app on your iPad. So if you don't have it in the Google Classroom, either email me, Mrs. Sofera, or email your teacher to get it if it's not in your Books app or in Google Classroom. Okay, so I'm going to log in. And this database has everything that you would need for literature analysis and research. It has biographies, it has analysis, all kinds of stuff, interviews. My suggestion when you're doing research and you have a title of what you're going to be researching, I would type in the title that you're going to be researching. So if you're doing an analysis paper on a raisin in the sun, type in the title as opposed to the author. Now, of course, if you're doing a biographical paper, you want to do your research on Lorraine Hansberry, so you would research that. Anyway, so select your title. And then here are all the things that you will get. Your first tab, as you can see, will give you literature criticism. There are 76 articles. That's the hard part with this, is not the information, is kind of digging through, and I'll get to that in a second. The other thing you get are biographies on your author. You get topic works and overviews, which is kind of an overview of the piece of literature. I definitely would check out at least the literature criticism tab and the topic works and overviews, as well as the biographies. News and reviews, primary sources, multimedia. You know, probably you don't need any of that for an analysis paper. But the top three I would use. Now, you have 76 literature analysis articles. Now, of course, you want to go in, start reading, getting familiar with what it's saying in there. One thing you could do to narrow down is if you look over here, there's this search within. If you have a topic that you know you want to research, so if you want to look at race within this topic, you would put in your search term here, and hopefully that will bring you down to a smaller amount of results. So here, 57 now, we only have 57 articles. Still a lot, but it helps you narrow it down. So I'm just going to click on an article, and if you go in, you'll get the article here. One nice feature that you have, if you go to the top at the share button here, you should have this feature called Find on Page. So if you're looking for certain things within an article that you don't want to read the whole thing, you can type in, your search terms that, I just want to find the information about race within this article. It will get you to those terms. So the search within is a great, or the find within the page is a find on page, is a great resource to help you narrow down. So you don't have to read a whole article. As you're collecting resources, you don't necessarily have to read the whole article. Okay, so we've done that. Okay, this is a great article. I want to use this. One thing you can do, and you have a lot of options, if you go down the bottom of the article, you'll see you have this source citation that it gives you. It's basically done in MLA format for you. When you write your paper and you have to provide your work cited, you can utilize what the database gives you, which is nice. My suggestion for every article you find, I would save it to your Google Drive. So if you click on that, it will ask you to log in, and it will ship all these articles over to your drive. In addition to not just the article, it will give you as well the MLA citation, so you can copy and paste it right from the Google Drive account. Okay, you can also go to send to at the top here, and it will send it to your Google Drive. Okay, obviously if you're at home and you want to print out any articles, if you're not on your iPad, you can print them or what have you. You can also highlight and take notes right on the article if you want. Okay, so there's a lot of features here. Just going back, let me go into a topic works and overview. These results, again, are just like overview. These are very nice. I like these. They give you some great just background information on novels, plays, and what have you, whatever you're researching. This is giving you what happened during the time, that the author was writing, and that plays into, the analysis of the play itself. So don't forget to check out each, topic, literature criticism, check those out. Find a biography or two on your author, and make sure you check out the topic, works, and overviews. If you need any help, please email me, Mrs. Sofera, SoferaD@eastonsd.org, or your teacher. I can certainly help you with any research that you have.